Yo, what's going on, YouTube? And welcome back to another episode of Cop It or Drop It, where the Comic Jabroni is going to Midtown Comics to check out what is dropping on New Comic Book Day this week. What books am I picking up? What books am I going to drop or pass on? What's a nice cover that I've been looking at? And maybe some speculation out there for New Comic Book Day. So, let's get into it. Alright guys, welcome back. Like I said, my name is Edwin, the Comic Jabroni. We're going to go over the books this week that the Comic Jabroni is going to be picking up on New Comic Book Day for July 8th. As always, right here next to me, you can tell I am using Midtown Comics. I talk about it every week. I really enjoy using this website. No, I do not order from them, but I use the website to its fullest because it shows you the covers, talks about what's going on in the book, who's the writer, who's the artist, all of that great stuff. But enough of that nonsense. Let's get into it. We're going to start with DC, move into Marvel, and then jump over to Indies. The first DC book that I am looking at picking up this week is Batman, The Adventures Continue, issue number 2. This is the regular A cover, done by Sean Murphy. Man, Sean Murphy's been killing it with the White Knight and the Curse of the White Knight, but he's doing these awesome covers, man. I love that first issue of Batman, The Adventures Continues. I really enjoyed reading that. Took me back to a time in the mid-90s when I was watching Batman, the animated series. Absolutely enjoyed it. So here we go. This is issue number 2. There's a little bit of speculation behind this because Deathstroke is showing up in this universe, but he's also bringing a protege along with him. This is written by Paul Dini and Alan Burnett, and the artwork is done by Ty Templeton. This is going for $3.99, so I would pick up one copy of this if I were you. Let's keep it going. We got another Batman book, Batman issue number 94. This right here is the Tony S. Daniels cover. Man, Tony Daniels is one of my favorite artists on Batman right now. He does a lot of the Batman covers. He has done some interior artwork on Batman. This is a okay one in my opinion. I do really enjoy his artwork, like I said, but this one is I don't know, something's weird with Batman's face. I don't know what it is. It's like he smelled a fart or something. He's like, that stinks. So this is written by James Tynion IV. Artwork is done by Gillum March. You got a few different covers. There's a 1 in 25 cover in this, and there's a Francisco Matina that's actually going to cost you $1 more. This regular A cover is $3.99, guys, and we're still going along right before we get into that the Joker War, guys. So this new run with James Tynion on Batman has been pretty damn incredible. I've absolutely enjoyed it, but let's keep it going because that's not the only Batman book coming out this week. There's already 2, and now we got a Detective Comics coming out, guys. Journey to Joker War. Here we go. There's Batman Detective Comics issue 1023 with the Joker on it. Come on, man. Anything with the Joker on it, I'm picking up. And like I've talked about in the past, if Punchline shows up in Detective Comics, that is going to be a book that you want, because that will be her first appearance in Detective Comics. And like my boy Perry says, a character is not a part of the Batman universe until that character shows up in Detective. That cover right there is done by Brad Walker and Andrew Hennessy. This is written by Peter J. Tomasi. Artwork, again, done by Brad Walker, Andrew Hennessy. This is a $4 book. There is a Lee Bermejo cardstock cover, which is going to cost you an extra $1. Very hyper realistic with these Bermejo covers for Batman. I'm not a big time fan of this one right here. I don't know. I don't like this one as much. I'm going to be picking up the A cover because it has Joker, and we're almost to that Joker War, so I can't wait for that. Let's keep going. New series that runs off of an older series, and that is Deceased. Oh, showing you the cover already. Deceased, Dead Planet, issue number 1. I will be picking up this C cover. This is the movie homage. It's a cardstock, so this one's going to cost me $5.99. And this is a homage to the original Blade Runner, man. Humanity abandoned Earth. Now they have to go home. Deceased, Dead Planet. I think This is a 3-issue miniseries, and this is set years after what happened in Deceased. And we have a grown-up Damian and a grown-up Jonathan Superboy, and they go back to Earth because they've gotten some sort of a transmission or something's going on. I can't wait to read this. I know it's not everybody's favorite. Deceased wasn't everybody's favorite, but in my opinion, guys, I thought the story was fantastic. I loved it. This is written by Tom Taylor. The artwork is done by Trevor Hairsine. Let me know which cover you guys will be picking up, but I have for all the Deceased. Deceased, the original run, Deceased Unkillables, and now for Dead Planet, I'll be picking up these movie homage covers. But that's enough for DC. Let's jump into Marvel. The one and only Marvel book that I am picking up this week is Strange Academy, issue number 2. This is the Humberto Ramos cover. This is a $4 book. That first issue came out, God, it feels like last year already, right? But it was like 2.5, 3 months ago, and I was a fan. I jumped in on this pretty heavy. I think I picked up like 3 or 4 copies of that first issue because there were just so many first appearances of characters, and I felt like Strange Academy could be what Harry Potter is for the Marvel world. Man, people are out there absolutely paying top dollar for Harry Potter, collectibles, and the movie and the books and anything they can get their hands on with Harry Potter. Strange Academy could be that for the Marvel Universe. Absolutely enjoyed that first issue, and this is written by Scotty Young. The artwork is done by Humberto Ramos. There are going to be some other covers for this. There is a B cover that's already sold out on Midtown, and it has this character spotlight on it. I can't tell you. I can't remember the name of this character. That's a cool cover. I like that cover. If I see that one, I'll probably pick that one up. And then there's an incentive done by Silva, RB Silva. I'm going to show you that one, but this is a $25 book. So it's a 1 in 25, has all of the characters on there. Kind of gives me that feeling of a Dan Mora type of a cover. I really enjoy that one. I'm not going to pay $25 for it, but hey, if you see it and you really want it, hey, pick it up. So that's it for Marvel. One book. Now there is a SPEC book. I'll wait until the end to talk about that one, but let's get into Image. With Image, there is only one title this week that the Comic Jabroni is going to be copping, and that is Excellence, issue number 8. This regular cover is done by Carrie Randolph and Emilio Lopez. It is a $4 book. It is written by Brandon Thomas. Artwork is done by Carrie Randolph and Emilio Lopez. I talked about it 2 or 3 weeks ago. Excellence was a fantastic read, those first 6 issues. Now, I will tell you right now, I have not been able to read issue 7 because my LCS here in Augusta didn't have it. It was already sold out. So I had to resort to calling up my old LCS back in San Antonio and getting them to send me one. And it hasn't arrived yet. But issue number 8, man, look at this cover. That's a dope cover. And there's also a B cover, which they don't have the cover image for. I can't wait to see what that's going to be looking like. Guys, Excellence is an awesome story. If you get your hands on the first trade, definitely give that a read, man. It's just a different take on a magical world that's kind of set in our world. Kind of like what Harry Potter is, right? There is our regular human world, and we don't know that there's a magical world attached to us. And that's kind of how this one is with Excellence. Let's move on. More indies for you from Vault Comics. I'm going to be picking up Money Shot, issue number 6. Guys, look at that cover right there. Ooh, and look at the guy in the background with the Comic Jabroni pose, man. First storyline, the first volume for Money Shot was hilarious. And I remember it was myself and Perry reading it and getting John's Comics with Kids to pick this book up. And he was absolutely dying laughing from this. Written by Tim Seeley and Sarah Betty. Artwork is done by Rebecca Isaacs. This team of scientists turned into alien porn stars are now back out on another mission, right? And it's just a hilarious story, guys. Nothing to take too seriously. It's just a funny book. And if that's what you're looking for in a comic where you just open it and you just want to laugh and just enjoy what you're reading, Money Shot, that's where it's at. And then the last book that I'm going to be picking up this week is from AWA, Artists, Writers, and Artisans. That is Old Haunts, issue number 2. Written by Ollie Masters and Rob Williams. Artwork is done by Lawrence Campbell and Lee Luffridge. I'm going to show you this cover right here. This is a $3.99 book, mini-series, 5 issues. This is issue number 2 of that. And you have 3 old, about to retire mob men that are now being attacked and followed by ghosts of their past. Like ghosts of Christmas past? I don't know. First issue really got me. I liked the artwork too. It really set the tone and it set the mood for this book, right? This is not your typical happy-go-lucky money shops type of book. This is a serious book right here, kind of a thriller drama. You're following these 3 mobsters that kind of grew up together and got into the mob and killed a ton of people. And now they're old, retired, about to go off into the old mob retirement home, but these ghosts of Christmas past are coming back to haunt them. So it was an awesome first issue, and I can't wait to read issue number 2. Let's get into what I think is my favorite cover this week, with all the absolute craziness following Peach Momoko, my booger, Momoko. I thought I would take this time to show you another artist that does kind of the same type of work that Peach Momoko does as far as making the artwork look like watercolors. And that's going to be Dustin Nguyen. Dustin Nguyen is an artist that I've seen many covers for Batman for, and this is Batman The Adventures Continues, issue number 2. Dustin Nguyen is doing a cover for this, and it has all of those characters from Batman the Animated Series. And as you can tell down here in the bottom right, there's Harley. There's Joker next to her. Anytime you have Harley and Joker on a cover, it sells, guys. So if you see this and you've been picking up that Batman The Adventures Continues, I'd pick this one up over actually pick up both covers, guys. Pick up the A and the B cover if you've been picking them up. That's what I'm gonna do if I see them both. But that's my cover. Let's get into the SPEC book of the week, and that is Empire issue number 0, Fantastic Four. This is the A cover done by Jim Chung, written by Dan Slott, and the artwork inside is done by R.B. Silva. There's the cover for you. Now, why is this a SPEC book, Edwin? Well, it is because if you read down here,
right down here, it says, all this in the introduction of a long-hidden elder of the universe, the Profiteer, witnessed the first appearance of this new major player in the cosmos.
Guys, so we know that we're getting a first appearance of a big-time god in this book. Now, will it matter? Who knows? But pick it up for cover price. You don't want to be the one having to go to eBay to pay eBay prices for a book that you could have picked up on New Comic Book Day. This is going to be overprinted. There's going to be a ton of these out there. So at least get yourself a cover A for this, just in the hopes that maybe the Profiteer shows up at some point. Everything going on with the Black Winter in Thor, right? That's another one of those gods, Cosmo, the big time out there, elders of the universe. That book is blown up. No, another god has blown up. So we don't know what the Profiteer is going to do, but pick it up for cover price if you see it.
Hey, Joey, I got some stuff you just gotta try. What is it? Pot. You know, marijuana. Oh, well, I don't know. What, chicken?
Joey's in a jam. What should he do? Cake.
Get a pizza.
Excellent. Get a pizza. Get real.
Got it.
You got it. Let's see if Joey's that smart.
I'm not chicken. You're a turkey.
He's right. Drug dealers are dorks. Don't even talk to him. Cowabunga!
Welcome back, guys. Don't do drugs. Call those guys turkeys, man, and just walk away. I remember those old PSAs from back in the 80s using cartoons, G.I. Joe, Captain Planet, the Ninja Turtles. Awesome stuff, guys. New Comic Book Day this week is a bigger week than it was last week. I only picked up 2 books last week. This week, I've got 7 or 8 books, and I cannot absolutely wait. Let me know down in the comments below, what books are you picking up? What books are you copping that the Comic Jabroni is dropping the ball on, guys? Hey, if you like this video, definitely check out the other videos on my channel. I'm dropping content all the time, and hit that subscribe button. It should be right around here. But hey, until next time, I'm Edwin, the Comic Jabroni. Take it easy.
It's over 9,000!